years, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is more munificent incarnation compared to Lord Sri Krishna avatar. Okay, so his magnanimity is described by Rupa Goswami Prabhupada. So let us recite this shloka as well. Namo Mahavadanyaya
नमो महावदनाय
Krishna Prema Pradayate
कृष्ण प्रेमा प्रदाय
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne
कृष्ण चैतन्य नमने
Gauratvisye Namaha
गौरविषे नमः
Namo Mahavadanyaya
नमो महावदनाय
Krishna
वदनाय
Prema Pradayate
कृष्ण प्रेमा प्रदाय
Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne
कृष्ण कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने
Gauratvisye Namaha.
गौरतत्त्वविषे नमः.
So we are having soon, we've completed our Advaita Acharya's appearance day. Then we completed Nityananda Trayodashi, Nityananda Prabhu's appearance day. Now, soon coming in the March is Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance day, right? Gauranga Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna himself in Kali Yuga. He came as a devotee of the Lord and showed us how to practice the bhakti, pure bhakti, prema bhakti. Nobody was given prema bhakti. Okay, so the translation of this sloka is repeat after me. O most munificent incarnation,
O most munificent incarnation,
you are Krishna himself appearing as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
you are Krishna himself appearing as a Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
You have assumed the golden color of Srimati Radharani.
You have assumed the golden color of Srimati Radharani
And you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna.
and you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna.
We offer our respectful obeisances unto you.
We offer our respectful obeisance unto you.
So he assumed the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, that his body luster is like Srimati Radharani. And he, none other than Lord Sri Krishna, is distributing pure love of Krishna abundantly without any discrimination. Okay, that's how it is. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explaining about the Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's power as a Krishna, how he is the Sarvakarana Karanam. Right? Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda, Sarvakarana Karanam. Everything happens by his will only. So, starting from 47, when Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explaining, right, about these things, Krishna telling to Brahma, he said, I cannot understand what you are saying. Lord Narayana is he who sits in the hearts of all living beings and lies down in the waters of the Karana ocean. So, Brahma is explaining about the glories of Lord Sri Krishna. Brahma himself originally did not accept Krishna as the supreme, right? He played games with Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we have Brahma Vimochana Leela, right? How Brahma has delivered Lord Sri Krishna after having a short pastime. Then Brahma is telling about Krishna's glories. Then Krishna is telling Brahma, I cannot understand what you are saying, Lord. Lord Narayana, he is the heart of all living beings and lies down in the waters of the Karana ocean. Okay, we'll go details. But you all know the meaning of Narayana, right? You learned in the previous classes. Narayana. Here, Prabhupada writes beautifully. Nara refers to the aggregate of all living beings. There's no Nara. Ayana refers to the refugee of all, means who protects all living entities. Nara, aggregate of all livings under his protection is called Nara Ayana, Narayana. Okay. So here Krishna is telling Narayana is the one who protects everything. Okay, he's sleeping in the, because we'll go to the different expansions of Lord Sri Krishna, how three Vishnus have been maintaining the material creation. Okay, and here that's what explained here. In the 248, Brahma replied, when Krishna said Narayana is everything, Brahma replied, what I have said is true. The same Lord Narayana who lives on the waters and in the hearts of all living beings is but a plenary portion of you. So Brahma very clearly, because Brahma also, to begin with, Brahma also like didn't have any knowledge. And he was told when he took birth, he was only LO1, first living entity, etc., etc. And in Brahma was inspired by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, and he imparted his knowledge. The first living entity, which was initiated by initiation, it is called initiation process, Guru. The first living entity initiated by Lord Krishna is Brahma. How did he initiate? He initiated through the flute of Krishna. With the flute sound, that vibration of that sound went and touched the heart of Brahma, and Brahma got initiation. That's how initiation process took place for Brahma. Then Brahma replied, what I have said is true. The same Lord Narayana who lives on the waters and in the hearts of all living beings is but a plenary portion of you. What is my plenary portion of you? So Krishna expand their Swamsha Vibhinnamsha. Krishna. Swamsha Vibhinnamsha. Swamsha means his own expansions, Vishnu Tattvas. Krishna, Balaram, Narayana. All these are called Vishnu Tattvas. And the external the Krishna's external, what you call the Vibhinnamsha is all living entities, etc. Everything comes under Vibhinnamsha. Swamsha is all Vishnu Tattva is expansions, disciplinary expansions are called Swamsha. Okay, so he's telling that yes, Narayana is there, but he is a plenary portion of you. He is a plenary portion of you. That's what Brahma is confirming. Krishna knows that, but Krishna, out of humility and humility, is telling that what are you saying, Brahma? Narayana is everything, but he said, no, no, no. Narayana is there, but he is your a plenary portion of you. And for that matter, if you come to the understanding, I just wanted to share this picture for a long time. I think you might have all seen this picture. Let me share that picture. One picture about the universal creation. You all might have seen that picture. Share, stop sharing, share. When you can see this picture, please let me know you are able to see it or not.
Yes, we do see Prabhuji.
Yeah, this is the picture of entire creation. Actually, everything, Krishna's and external, internal, and everything energies are there. So, if you look at here in the topmost is called Goloka Vrindavan here, where Srimati Radharani and Krishna resides. Okay, and if you come down, the here different expand. I know this picture is a little complicated and you may get confused, but immediate expansion of Lord Sri Krishna is Balaram. Okay, and from Balaram we get first Chaturvyuha expansion, which is Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Then we have secondary Chaturvyuha expansion. From them we get the Vishnu, Mahavishnu, the expansion of Vishnu for the material creation and maintenance. Mahavishnu infuses this potency, okay, his external energy. So that is where the material creation begins to managed by these three Vishnus. So we'll just go to, I'll just giving a here. And what is this one is this bubble you are looking, this bubble is basically when if you look at down here, Mahavishnu is sleeping in the causal ocean. When Mahavishnu exhales and inhales, actually this is Mahavishnu, sorry, this is Mahavishnu. When Mahavishnu exhales and inhales, multiple universes get formed. If you look at this one universe, this one universe, this one universe, multiple universes gets formed when he exhales. When he inhales, all universes goes into his body. That is called Mahavishnu. And this Mahavishnu, and here if you take this is the intersection of one bubble. This intersection of one bubble. It means one bubble what we have. In the one bubble, Krishna, Karnataka Sai Vishnu, expands as a Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, sleep in the Garbha ocean. If you look at down here, this Garbha ocean. Okay. From this Garbha ocean, a navel stem emanating from his, if you look at his navel, this navel stem coming up, and these 14 planetary systems have been formed. Okay. If you look at here, of Patal, Rasadal, Mahatal, Salatal, Sutal, Vital, Atal, Bhulok. This is where we are, Earth. So upper planet, Bhuloka, Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapoloka, Satyaloka. Last one, Satyaloka, is where Lord Brahma resides. Okay, so this is how one universe has this 14 planetary systems. Like that, we have multiple universes we have. And Krishna is in charge of all these multiple creations. And also Krishna remembers every living entities, including amoeba, paramecium in the chemistry, or the small elements, to all the way up to Brahma. He remembers everybody's past, present, future. That is Krishna. He's called Trikala Jnani. He's called Kavi. Kavi means who knows past, present, and future. So I'm just giving this as a sample so that you can imagine who is Mahavishnu. We are going to talk about this Mahavishnu. This is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. And out of his causeless mercy, this Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu expands into each and every living entity. Each and every living entity expands as a Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. That's all Paramatma sitting in our heart. So Brahma Samhita confirms Andantarastu Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda present in every atom in a 400 Narayana form as a Paramatma present in. So that is, he is there on the gross level, he is on the subtle level. Everywhere Krishna is there. And one of the yesterday Srimad Bhagavatam reading, Prabhupada says that wherever you sit, you can form the Krishna's body. Wherever you stand, you can see the Krishna's body. Wherever atom you can see the Krishna's body. It means Bhagavan, Krishna is there in each and every atom. Okay, when you're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra morning, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. He's dancing on our tongue. He's playing a dance. Oh, like this. Are we able to see it? Our vision is so blunt. Our senses are so blunt, and we cannot see Krishna. That's why when you say attentive chanting, Krishna comes and dances on our tongue. So that is Bhagavan actually. Okay, just want to give you some crux on this one. Let's go back to our lesson. So I will share my screen for the Chaitanya Charitamrita shlokas. 1 second. Yeah, share. So that's what we have been discussing here. Here, Prabhupada beautifully writing, we had to start from 2.47 onwards. Okay, in the eighth, what he is telling, Krishna is the Brahma replied, whatever he said that Narayana is in the hearts, who is present in everyone's hearts as a Lord Narayana, is a plenary portion of you. Now we have seen that from Krishna, Balaram, first Chaturviha, second Chaturviha, then Mahavishnu, from his Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. That Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu is talking, that's why he's saying that he is your plenary portion. Then coming to 2.49, the Kshirodaka, now you look at the shloka is saying, Karanabdi Garbhodaka Kshirodaka Sai, Maya Dware Sistikare Tate Sabamayi. So translation Prabhupada ki jai. The Karvodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, forms of Narayana, all create in cooperation with the material energy. In this way, they are attached to Maya. So there is a partnership between these three Vishnus and Maya Devi in the material world. The three Vishnus, as we said, one is Karnataka Sai Vishnu. I have shown in the picture. From his, all universes are getting created and being destroyed. Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. We have seen that a novel stem coming from his novel, 14 planetary systems have been formed. And Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, we have seen that each and every entity, living entity or every atom has a Narayana, is called Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. And he is the one Paramatma sitting in all our entities. So that Narayana, all created in cooperation with these three Vishnus, with the cooperation of the material energy, they maintain material creation. They maintain material creation. In this way, they are attached to Maya. They have their friendship with Maya, basically. Right? Because they have also become the maintenance of the three Vishnus become the maintenance of the Prakriti, nature. Okay. So, in this verse, in this next one is how many shlokas? Yeah, 47 to 52. Let me see. Yeah, 52. So here that's one. Okay, next one is 50th shloka is explaining these three Vishnus lying in the water are the super soul of everything. These three Vishnus, the super soul of all the universe is known as first Purusha. Okay, so these three Vishnus lying in the water are the super soul of everything. The super soul of all the universes is also known as the first Purusha. Okay, and here if you look at Garbhodakasaya Vishnu is the super soul of the aggregate living entities. In the each bubble coming from Garbhodakasaya Vishnu, and Garbhodakasaya Vishnu is the super soul of the all aggregate of all living entities for entire that bubble. And Kshirakasaya Vishnu is the super soul of individuals one. For the whole bubble, all creation, Garbhodakasaya Vishnu super soul. But if you go into the minute details, Kshirakasaya Vishnu is the super soul of each and every living entity. And this means this is called like global level, this is called local level. Global and local. Is a global. Garbhodakasaya Vishnu. And Kshirakasaya Vishnu is local. Means each and every living entity has him as a Paramatma. Kshira Sagara. He's sleeping in the Milky Ocean. That is what when all the demigods comes to Brahma to seek some benefit from the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Brahma takes them to Kshirodakasai Vishnu. Now Kshirasara, they start praying Purusha Shukta prayers. At that time, Vishnu comes and asks, what do you want? Okay, we are having problem with the demons, etc., etc. Then Sai Vishnu comes as a expansion, or he comes, sends his devotees, or he becomes himself as available to the demigods to help them to be saved from the Rakshasas. Like that, okay? So, in the 252, Prabhupada explaining, specifically we see that these Purushas have a relationship with Maya. The three Purushas, what we are talking, they have a relationship with Maya. I said they have a partnership with the Maya, Durga Devi in the material creation. But above them, the fourth dimension is Lord Sri Krishna, who has no contact with material energy. Krishna never touches anything material. Okay, even killing Putana, etc. Krishna did not kill. The Vishnus or the energies present in Krishna killed. Krishna never ever touches anything material. That is position. Okay, the Rudras, which the energies present in Krishna kills Putana. The Krishna never touches anything that is material. That's why these three Purushas which are for the maintenance of material creation. They have a partnership with Maya Devi, but above them is Krishna. Krishna is the one who is controlling everything, and he has no contact with the material energy at all. Though material energy is his external energy of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, the purport Prabhupada writes the three Purushas, Karunadagasai Vishnu. Actually, Rupa Nirumataji, can you read this translation?
Krishna Prabhuji. Translation by Sri Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Purport. The three Purusha, Karnodakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and Shirodakshay Vishnu, all have a relationship with the material energy called Maya. Because through Maya, they create the material cosmos. These three Purusha who lie on a Karana, Garbha, and Shira ocean respectively are the super soul of everything. That be Karanadakshay, Vishnu is the super soul of the collective universe. Garbhodakshay Vishnu is super soul of the collective living beings, and Garbhodakshay Vishnu is the super soul of all individual living entities. Because all of them are somehow attracted to the affairs of the material energy. They can be said to have some affection for the Maya, but the transcendental position of Sri Krishna himself is not even slightly tinged by Maya. His transcendental state is called Turiya, or the fourth dimensional stage.
Fourth dimensional state. So basically, Prabhupada beautifully putting here that these three Vishnus, Karvadaka Sai Vishnu is the super soul of all the creations. Okay? And whereas Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is the super soul of the collective individuals in the bubble. And coming to Kshaga Sai Vishnu, he is expanded as a Paramatma in each and every living atom. Every atom, actually, each and every atom, he is expanded. But these three Vishnus have a partnership with the Maya Devi in the material creation. But above all of them, who doesn't even belong to this material energy is Lord Sri Krishna. That is the fourth dimensional aspect of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, so this is one, but I have some references collected about these three Vishnus from Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita, uh, ah, here, let's go with this shloka. First of all, here in the seventh chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, beautifully Krishna explains. Okay, repeat after me. Bhumirapo nalo vayu
Bhumirapo nalo vayu
kama mano buddhireva cha
kammano buddhireva cha
Sammanubuddhirevacha
ahankara ityame
ahankara
ahankarithya
ityame
me
भिन्न प्रकृति अष्टदा
भिन्ना
भिन्न
prakriti
prakriti
astada.
astada.
कैंसिल में प्रॉपर कीजिए earth water fire air ether mind intelligence and false ego
Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego.
all together these eight constitutes my separated material energies.
Altogether,
Altogether
these
these
eight
eight
constitute my
constitutes my
separated
separate
material energies.
Energies, if you look at that, right, earth water fire is a subtle, it's a gross body. Mind,
Right.
intelligence, false ego is a subtle body.
Subtle
Is a
body.
subtle body. So these all constitutes my separated material energies. Right? Krishna says same thing. What is that? Mama ivamso jiva loka jiva patanadana. You are my eternal fragment portal parts. Okay, same way. So here, Prabhupada beautifully putting about these three Vishnus. The science of God analyzes the constitutional position of God and his divine energies. Material energy is called Prakriti, we all know that. Okay, or the energy of the Lord in his different Purusha incarnations, expansions, as described in the Nada Pancharatra. One of the Stavata Tantras. So, Vishnu tu trini rupani
Vishnu true Trini Rupani
Purushakyani hato viduhu
Puruksha Jnani Atho Vidu
Ekam tu mahatta shastre
Ekam tu Mahat Sastre
Dvitiyam tu anda samstitam
Ditiyam Tava Anda Sanstitam
Tritriyam bhutastam
Itriyam Sarvabhutastam
Pranijnanatvamimuchyate.
Ani Jnanathat
So here
Vinimuchyate.
telling Ekam tu Mahastram, it means he is a Mahavishnu, he is one. Ekam tu
Ekam.
Mahatma Shastra. Dvitiyam tu Anda Samstitam, that is Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Okay. Tritiyam su Sarva Bhutastam. The Kriyaka Sai Vishnu is present
Shirodakshai.
in Sarva Bhutam, in all living entities is present. So here Prabhupada writes, for material creation, Lord Krishna's plenary expansion assumes three Vishnus. Look at that. For material creation, Lord Krishna's plenary expansion, as is shown in the picture, expands three Vishnus. The first one is Mahavishnu,
Vishnu.
creates the total material energy, okay, known as Mahatattva. How many elements in Mahatattva we have? 24 elements in Mahatattva. Hmm? These elements are basic raw material elements, like, these elements are needed for the living entities to survive on this. Based on these 24 elements only, all the elements have been created from these 24 elements. Okay, Mahavishnu creates the total material energy known as Mahatattva. The second is Garbhodakasai Vishnu, enters into all the universes to create diversities in each of them. He enters in each universe, creates diversities in each of them. The third, Kshirodakasai Vishnu, Kshirasagara, is diffused as the all-pervading super soul in all the universes is known as Paramatma. So, the Paramatma is sitting in each and every living entity. Any living entity cannot be alone. In any case, whether a sinful person, pious person, doesn't matter. Always, or each and every living entity is in combination with the Paramatma. You will be never alone. It means that whatever actions we perform, as Paramatma is watching, Prabhupada always says, right, two birds in the tree. One bird is doing its own karmas, second bird is watching. That watching bird is Paramatma. We will never ever alone in a living entity. He, out of causeless mercy, he always accompanies all the living entities all the time. Whether you're a human being or a species, animal being, doesn't matter. Paramatma is there. Out of his causeless mercy. And Krishna desires, okay, I am with them for so long. Since time immemorial, I am present with them as Paramatma. When are they going to realize when are you going to surrender to me? Krishna wonders, sitting in our heart thinking, this fool took millions lifetimes, still is not able to perceive me as a Paramatma in the heart. He is present
Mhm.
even within the, look at that, within the
Atoms.
atoms, atomic structure. We know that electrons, protons, neutrons, positrons, atom. Anyone who knows these three Vishnus can be liberated from material entanglement. Look at that Prabhupada's statements. Anybody knows about these three Vishnus, their responsibility, how they act, and if you realize that, then you'll be liberated from this material entanglement. Why? Because a Paramatma, Kshirodakasai Vishnu sitting in your heart, is directing you when you have that desire, when you use your free will for understanding the Supreme Personality of God present in your Atma, in your body, in your soul, when your consciousness is a Paramatma, then you will be liberated from the material entanglement and you will be situated in the devotional service 100% without any deviation. Why we don't take up devotional service? Because we don't perceive the absolute reality of Sri Krishna present in our heart. We don't try to connect with him. We have forgotten him for millions of lifetimes, and re-establishing that connection is becoming very difficult for us. It is become alien for us, become foreign for us. If somebody is doing devotional service, he looks odd. He looks alien for us. Why? Because we have been associated with the material nature for so long. If somebody does what the constitutional position has to acquire, then it looks very odd because our disconnection from Krishna, our disconnection from this material nature, sorry, with the Supreme Lord and associated with this so much material nature that when we chant, when we hear, we don't feel like chanting because our interests are different from Krishna's interests. Our interests are something is pulling to attract to something material, and when we chant, we don't feel like chanting. 1 2 hours forcefully we try to chant 16 rounds. Somehow, okay, I'm done for the day. That's it. Why? Because our disassociation with the Krishna for a long time. That's why it takes 1 or 2 lifetimes to get this practice of coming to Krishna consciousness. Then maybe after a few lifetimes, then that becomes second nature for us as spirituality. Otherwise, we have to force ourselves to these things to happen. Okay, Prabhupada writing, this material world is a temporary manifestation of the energies of the Lord. We all know that Krishna's material external energy. All the activities of the material world are directed by three Vishnu expansions of Lord Sri Krishna. Look at that. These three Vishnus are basically create expansions of plenary expansion of Lord Sri Krishna for the material maintenance for the material maintenance. These Purushas are called incarnations, Purusha incarnations, Krishna. Krishna has Leela avatar, Guna avatar, Manvantar avatar. Hmm? Satyavesh avatar. These are Purusha avatars. Generally, one who does not know the science of God assumes that this material world is for the enjoyment of the living entities and that the living entities are the Purushas. That is a misidentification. Lording over the material nature. We think we are the controllers. We think we are the enjoyers. The causes, controllers, enjoyers of material energy. We think like everything we are happening because of our own cause. But the causes, controllers, enjoyers of material energy, living entities, they think that way. But in fact, everything belongs to Krishna. Even material nature also works under his direction. There's one shloka from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Repeat after me. Maya Jakshena Prakrite
मायाजाक्षणे प्रकृति
Suyate Sacharacharam
सूयते सचराचरम्
Hetunanenu Kaunteya
हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय
Jagad Viparivartate.
जगति परिवर्तते.
Translation of Prabhupada ki jai. This material nature,
This material nature,
which is one of my energies,
which is one of my energies,
is working under my direction.
is working under my direction.
O son of Kunti,
O son of Kunti,
producing all moving and non-moving beings.
producing all moving and non-moving.
Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and again.
Under its rule, this manifestation is created and annihilated again and
And
again.
again, that is done by Krishna's three Vishnus. Garbhodakasai Vishnu, Karnadakasai Vishnu. When he inhales, universes get destroyed. When he exhales, universes gets formed. There is a partial destruction, full destruction. One day of Brahma, 100 years of Brahma. One day of Brahma is a partial destruction. One day of Brahma is called Sahasra Yuga Paryantam. That is about 8.4 billion years is 12 hours of Brahma. We have 1000 Yuga cycles. All these manifestations, 1000 Yuga cycles of Lord Brahma, just called one day of Brahma. And Brahma lives 100 years. Okay, one day of Brahma is 8.4 billion years. 100 years of Brahma is 8.4 multiplied by 365 multiplied by whatever number that comes to the about 3.4 trillion years of 100 years of Brahma, our human calculation. And then Brahma also dies. So, starting from Ant to Lord Brahma, everybody has to pay their prices of birth, death, old age, and disease. But one who understands these Leelas of Krishna, understand these three Purushas, they will be clearly delivered from this material entanglement. Prabhupada writing here, right? In this state. So, generally who does not know the science of God assume this material world is the enjoyment of living entities. The living entities are Purushas. That's a misidentification, false identification. I am the controller. I am the doer. I am the doer. The moment I comes, we are in the illusion. We are always constant illusion. But the moment we say it belongs to me, I, these are always illusions. Right? And this, according to Bhagavad Gita, the atheistic conclusion is false. What is that? I am the Purusha, I am the enjoyer, I am the controller. No. Krishna tells in 5.29 very clearly, Bhakta Ramiga Exapasam, Sarva Loka Maheshwaram, Sridham Sarva Bhutanam, Nyatma Mam Shantim Luchati. Krishna is a Bhakta. Bhakta means enjoyer. Krishna is the enjoyer of all the planets and everything belongs to him. Even our Brahma Samhita says, right? Not Brahma Samhita, Ishopanishad. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Everything belongs to Krishna. We are falsely identifying and falsely claiming this is mine, that is mine. The Purushas controls enjoy the material life. According to Bhagavad Gita, this is a false statement. That is very false to think like that.
Mayavadi says, one life to live.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Mayavadi says Krishna is the light. no relationship with Krishna. Hmm? The verse under his discussion is said that Krishna is the original cause of the material manifestation. Why? Because material manifestation is the external energy of Lord Sri Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam also confirms this. The ingredients of the material manifestation are separate energies of the Lord. The ingredients of the material manifestation are separated energies. Fragment, Krishna says, right? Bhumi, Vayu, these are my separated energies. Krishna has three energies: internal, external, and material. Sorry, Antaranga, Bahiranga, Tatastha. Internal, external, and marginal energies. Even Brahma Jyoti, which is ultimate goal of impersonalist, is a spiritual energy manifested in the spiritual sky. Yeah, we know that the effulgence coming from Lord Sri Krishna is the basically the uh, Krishna's energy coming from Krishna, Lord Krishna. There are no spiritual diversities in the Brahma Jyoti as there in the Vaikuntha Lokas. Look at that. In Vaikuntha Lokas, we have diversities are there. You can have different relationship with Krishna. But in the Brahmajyoti, there's nothing like just one light, no relationship at all. But in the
Means all
Vaikuntha,
that means all the Shanta Rasa or
yeah,
Sakya Rasa, all was Rasa.
yes,
That,
absolutely,
okay.
absolutely. And the impersonalists accept this Brahmajyoti as ultimate and eternal goal, which is not as per our Vaishnava philosophy. This is Mayavadi philosophy. Impersonally accept this Brahmajyoti as ultimate and eternal goal. No. The Paramatma manifest is also temporary of all pervasive aspect of Shuddhaka Sai Vishnu. Even the Paramatma realization, where yogis focus on that, is a mini version of the Supreme Personality of God and is also not complete, which is Shuddhaka Sai Vishnu. Right? Shira, Paramatma is only a partial representation of Krishna, a mini version of Krishna. That's also not complete. The Paramatma manifestation is not eternal in the spiritual world. Therefore, factual absolute truth is the supreme personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. That is the fact. That is the Bhagavan realization. That is Krishna is a person. You can have relationship with Krishna. That is the real absolute truth where we can form a relationship with Krishna. He is a complete energetic person. He possesses different separated internal energies. Look at that. Internal energies, he says, separated internal energies he has. Different manifestations he has. Different relationships we can have with Krishna. That is Krishna. It's a variegatedness, spiritual variegatedness in Krishna. He is called Akila Rasamrita Murti. Krishna is Akila Rasamrita Murti. He has all the rasas within him. The shloka I forgot. Akila Rasamritam Murti, Parishuddha something I forgot the shloka from Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. In the material energy, thus principal manifestations are eight, as above mentioned. Out of these, first five manifestations, namely earth, water, fire, air, and sky, are called the five gigantic creations of the gross creations. This is where our body is made of these first Panchabhutas, gross creations, within which five senses of objects are included. They are manifestations of physical sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. Material senses comprises these 10 items and nothing more. So basically, I just wanted to give here that how the three Vishnus have been instrumental in cooperating with the material nature and and coming here and presenting uh, their leelas, like a three Karnataka Sai Vishnu coming and he is doing his job, like expanding the universes, inhaling, exhaling. Same time, the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, he is a collective consciousness of all the living entities in that, and he is doing his role. And Ksudaka Sai Vishnu, as a Paramatma, and expands into each and every living entity. So in the Caritamrita, that has been the 47th one, Prabhupada is explaining here 47, 52:1 that specifically we see that these Purushas have the relationship with Maya, but above them, the fourth order dimension Krishna, who has no connection. So here again, every stoka, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is establishing the supremacy of Lord Sri Krishna. Krishna is above all. Krishna is above all these things. Krishna never touches anything that is material. Never that one. Krishna's body is spiritual. Okay, Krishna's body is totally spiritual, made of three elements. What are those three elements?
Garbhodaksha, Shirodaksha,
Sat,
and
Sat, Chit, Ananda. Krishna's body is
that.
made of Satchidananda Vigraha. Vigraha means form. The moment you say Satchidananda Vigraha, we are defeating the Mayavada philosophy there itself. Krishna is a Vigraha. He is Archa Vigraha. The form of Archa Vigraha, he comes to our temples, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu. He gives us to purify our senses, elevate our consciousness, come closer to the lotus feet. And reclaim our lost relationship with Lord Sri Krishna. And that is has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why Rupa Goswami says, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine, Gaurita Cinema is the most munificent incarnation of Kali Yuga. Padita Pavan avatar of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dayakora More, Tumabina Ke Dayalu, Jagata Samsare. That's a beautiful song by Narottam Das Thakur. Beautiful song about this one. So that is the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is how explained in this case. Okay. And since Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a Gaura Purnima is coming, that we can just like spend 2-3 minutes of why advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga. There are several reasons for Mahaprabhu's advent here. Okay. Mahaprabhu, internal reasons are there, external reasons are there. And internal reasons are there that he wanted to feel the ecstatic symptoms that Srimati Radharani is feeling by doing devotional service to Krishna. He wanted to feel same ecstatic symptoms. My spiritual master says God also has a problem. God has a problem. God, what kind of problem God has? Everybody is worshipping me. What is in great me? I want to see myself. There is a problem he had. That's why he became as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hmm? The one of the main reasons. And the external reasons is that Mahaprabhu came to give Yuga Dharma. Yuga Dharma. Each Yuga has its own Dharma. In Kali Yuga, he gave Yuga Dharma about the congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay. With that Yuga Dharma, each Yuga has its Dharma, then you can reclaim our lost relationship with Lord Sri Krishna. Very easy way. It's not like what you call hard way, like different yugas they have done. No, the Kali Yuga is the most fallen and also very high benediction. The moment you say name of Krishna, that's sufficiently enough for us to take us back to Godhead. Our liberation takes place. Or the liberation means that you will be situated in your constitutional position 24/7/365. That powerful uh, Yuga Dharma in Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Just what is that? Kirtana Devasya Krishnasya. Kalir Doshe Nidya Kali Yuga is full of faults. Kalir Doshe Nidya Everywhere. What that Padam Vipadamana Kshetra Desham. Every step is a danger in Kali Yuga. You see that, you talk to next neighbor person, you start fighting. You just say something to some kids, they say, what did you say to me? So everywhere in Kali Yuga, you touch any object, it gives immediate reaction to us in a negative way. That is the nature of Kali Yuga. And in Kali Yuga, the most munificent incarnation, Mahaprabhu, just gave that nobody has ever given us. He himself says that, I don't know why I have given this much mercy in Kali Yuga. Okay? If you look at one shloka from here, about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his Leelas, I lost that page. I have it here. Let me see that. That Mahaprabhu says, here, You know, what is that? He says, I advise relaxing your sixfold nature. Forget about that one. See, Gauranga is the supreme truth. With the what Upanishad describe as the impersonal absolute is but the effulgence of his Sri Chaitanya's body. The Lord, who is known as Super Soul, is but his localized expansion. He is the supreme personality of God and Krishna himself. In six opulences full, he is the absolute truth, one without second. Advaitam Achyutam Anadim. There is no true superior to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is Chaitanya Charitamrita Adrila 1.3. Hmm? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Jagat Guru, the spiritual master of the 14 worlds. No other guru can compare with him. Lord Gauranga is the best of all. Saundarya Kama Koti, Sakalajana Samladane Chandra Koti. Everything is Koti, everything is millions with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is lovelier than millions of cupids. Look at that. One cupid itself is attractive. He is lovelier than millions of cupids.
Millions of cupids.
Put all
He's a
Kama,
mellow,
Kama,
millions of
Denu,
moons.
Kama, cupids put together, he is more beautiful than them. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because where Krishna is, Brahma Samhita says Krishna is, what is that? Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govinda Madhipurisham. Kandarpa Koti
Aham
Kamaniya.
bhajami.
Kandarpa Koti. That is Krishna. And in the Vishnu, Tirupati Balaji, Kandarpa Darpa Harasundara Divya Murte is also Vishnu, Krishna. Their beauties are enormous. Millions of cupids putting together, you can't even match them. That beautiful. Mahaprabhu is lovelier than millions of cupids. He is mellower than millions of moons, dearer than millions of mothers. One love mother, our own mother love, nobody can replace, right? But Mahaprabhu's love is million times our own mother's love. That love Mahaprabhu is. What a incarnation in Kali Yuga. Mahaprabhu comes only one day of Brahma, one time. He comes only one day. Brahma has thousand yuga cycles, right? One yuga cycle means one, I'm forgetting first yuga. What is that? Uh,
Satyuga. Satyuga.
Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga,
Yuga.
Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. It's called one cycle. Like that, we have 1,000 cycles in one day of Brahma. In only one cycle, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna comes. Wherever Krishna comes in Dwapara Yuga, following Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes. That happened to be this Yuga. Can you believe that? How fortunate we are, how closer you are. Out of 1,000 Yuga cycles. Okay, they come only one time. That happened. It means for us, just like a recent event, this one. For the 5,000 years is nothing. Compared to one day of Brahma, 8.7 billion years, 5,000 years is nothing. That means these events happened very lately, recently. Mahaprabhu just 500 years back, he was in West Bengal, he came. Only 500 years is compared to 7.8 billion years, 500 is nothing. That means our memory is so fresh. We have access to his leelas so easily available, readily available for us. That powerful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's leelas are. And that's what our Gaura Purnima is coming soon, right? Because this is again Namo Mahavadanyaya, we just finished it. Then Gauranga delivers all by distributing Nama. What is his contribution? Nama. What is that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated the Sankirtana movement. What? One who worships him through Sankirtana is fortunate. Indeed, such a person is truly intelligent, whereas others who have but a poor fund of knowledge must endure the cycle of repeated births and death. Of all sacrificial performance, the chanting of the Lord holy names is the most sublime
Sublime.
in Kali Yuga. So clear, every conclusion, everywhere, the end goal is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Holy name, holy name. Holy name is everything. I was telling the Saturday class, Holy name is a summum bonum, everything is there in the holy name. Whole entire universe, multiple universe created in the holy name of Krishna. Radha and Krishna, divine couple. It is like a, you all know that, right? The microchips are coming. NVIDIA is coming with Blackwell chip now. There are 14 billion instructions in that chip. But this chip called Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, is a electronic chip. In that chip, we have millions of connections. More than 14 billion connections are there. So just chanting one Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Let us chant all of together one time. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Rama Rama,
That
Hare
has
Hare.
more than 14 billion connections in that holy name of Krishna. That is what Mahaprabhu gave us, though we don't deserve it. We have no qualification whatsoever. Because of their magnanimity, because of our Guru, and our Jagat Guru Swagopal, that is a mercy we got from them, freely given to us. Okay? We are artificially qualified by them. Okay, that's how it is, dear devotees. That's about three Vishnus and their work, how they work with the material creation, material energy. Srimati Durga Devi, they cooperate with them. Their friends were there. They're very good friends with Srimati Durga Devi to maintain the material maintenance, etc. And here we have Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Leela, how Brahma is telling about his great realizations and talking about Krishna's greatness, saying that Krishna is the supreme. Okay, I'll stop here, dear devotees. Any questions or anybody would like to add any more points? I might have missed some of them.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, nice class. The Turiya Avastha, the Turiya, the last time we discussed about the awakened stage, dream stage, sleep stage, and the fourth is the Turiya. Is that the same one we are talking, or this is a different one?
His transcendental state is called Turiya, or the fourth dimension. I don't know, Prabhuji. I don't know what is that one. Turiya.
Last time also we discussed in this one 3 stages, and this is a fourth stage we discussed
Okay.
today.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Turiya. State is called Turiya, or the fourth dimensional stage.
Okay. And so today I feel that we must miss the Gauranga Prabhu because we must be there in the previous life, but we did not meet him somehow last our previous life.
Could be.
Otherwise, we would not be here. We would have gone to the Dham.
Right.
We missed him last time, so we should be very more awake this time. So we should go get the Goloka.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Yep. You explained the Maya and the spiritual world, so we have to stay near the spiritual world, not towards the Maya.
Right. Okay, dear devotees, that's all for the day. So, anybody has anything to, like any announcements or any upcoming programs?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you
Hare Krishna.
for wonderful class as usual. Prabhuji, do we need to observe like Mahashivratri fasting?
Yeah, I think, usually I don't know whether we recommend ISKCON or not, but Mahashivratri is a very, very great festival for all the Vaishnavas because there's one shloka, right, in Bhagavatam,
Yeah.
Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu, and on the rivers Ganges is the famous, right?
Hmm.
To that shloka. So, Vaishnavana Mita Shambhu. We're reading morning Bhagavatam, fourth canto, 24th chapter about Prachetas. They
Hmm.
are the grandkids of, who?
Rishabh?
Grandkids of this. Who is Archanam? Archanam famous. Who is Archanam? Archanam is
Archana.
Prithu
Oh,
Maharaj.
Prithu Maharaj.
Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj grandkids they are. And they are practicing devotional service. Then they take the blessings from Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva says, actually, I can show that shloka 428, 29th shloka. Shiva, they went to Kailas in the Himalayas and they met Shiva. Shiva is telling that, actually, I can show you that. We have time, right? Let me show you that shloka. That is, I mean, it's a surprising for me reading that shloka. Fourth Bhagavatam, fourth canto. 1 minute, but I'll just show you. Maybe I'm looking on my handset. I have that link. 1 second. Okay. That's very surprising to me reading Srimad Bhagavatam Katha. That is for, it's a 428. 424, 28, 24th chapter. 20, 24th chapter. Yeah, chanting the song sung by Lord Shiva. Okay. 24th. And 28th shloka around that point, Mataji, we are reading, no? This one.
Lord Shiva continue any person
Yeah,
who
a
surrender
person who
to
executes his occupational duty properly for 100 births becomes qualified to occupy the post of Brahma. And if he becomes more qualified, he can approach Lord Shiva. A person who is directly surrendered to Lord Sri Krishna or Vishnu in alloyed devotional service is immediately promoted to spiritual rank. Lord Shiva and other demigods attain these planets after the destruction of this material world. Uh, you're all devotees of the Lord. As such, I appreciate that you are respectable as the Supreme Personality. I know in this way the devotees also respect me and that I am dear to them. The one who can be as dear as devotees. Okay, I think somewhere here, in this somewhere, Shiva says that. Uh, He says, no, who is my devotee is not my devotee, but who is Krishna's devotee is my devotee. Something. The Grace Mitra continued. Somewhere, Mata, here, he says that Lord Shiva says very directly that, whoever is praying to me, they are not my devotees. But who are praying to Krishna are my devotees. He beautifully explains that. If you read somewhere here, I'm exactly not able to find it. Here, look, Lord Shiva continued, any person who is surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the controller of everything, material nature as well as the living entity, is actually very dear to me.
me. Okay.
Okay, that is Shiva is telling.
24, 28.
Yeah. So this is really like, a person who is actually very dear. It means that Shiva, we is a Parama Vaishnava. He is 24/7 committed to Krishna.
Hmm.
It's very, very beautiful.
Also, there is one story in Prabhuji, like one Bhakta, Shiva
Oh,
Bhakta.
yeah,
Shiva,
Sanatana
and then
Goswami.
he asked Shivji, you asked the boon, and he said, whatever is you like the most, just give me. And he gave Nam, Ram.
Yeah, that was Sanatana Goswami.
Hmm.
What happens, Sanatana Goswami in the in ashramam, what happens is he puts uh, uh, some stone outside,
That.
gemstone or wish pulling some stone. Then Shiva Bhakta passes by and he sees that, oh, this person has this gemstone outside, then he must be having something precious inside the hut.
Yeah.
Then he knocks the door. So now I think that Sanatana Goswami comes,
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
okay, what you have, oh, yeah, I have precious outside. Why did you put? You must be having something better than this one inside. And he says, yeah, I have most precious in my home, but only I will give you that when you go and throw this
So,
stone in the river, come back. So
yeah.
then he goes, come back. When the time he comes back, he's asked him to come inside and he gives Harinam Diksha. This is the
Hmm.
precious than the gemstone or whatever it is. So there are a lot, yeah, Shiva Bhakta, like that. So there are so many. Shiva plays a very important role in our Vaishnavism. He's a Parama Vaishnava. We
Hmm.
take his blessings as well. And if you really pray to Shiva, in the sense, not in the worshipable, but if you take his blessings, he will look at that here. he is actually very dear to me. Because
Hmm.
surrender to the Supreme Personal God Krishna, the account of everything, is Lord Shiva continued here. Look at this. If there are few flee with the interaction with these Prachetas, interaction with the Shiva is very beautifully described here in this 5-6 slokas. How beautifully they come with contact with Shiva and how Shiva gives darshan to them. And he says, I don't usually give darshan to many people, but because you are the devotees of Lord Sri Krishna, I am able to give you this darshan.
Hmm.
Yeah. Exactly. So on Shivratri day, Mataji, I mean, if you fast until noon, I don't know as well ISKCON whether it's compulsory or not, but your love for, if you have love for Shiva, that's okay. In India, we all do that until evening. We fast, then we go to temple and eat fruits and all those things, right? In Shivratri day.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
used to do before ISKCON, right?
yeah. I mean,
We
nothing wrong.
drink
You are a
bhang.
It's
Vaishnava.
not a devotee like Vaishnava. So, anyways, we do for the other devotees also,
Hello?
like appearance day of these, and we
Okay.
do fasting. So, we can do.
Right, exactly.
We are giving respect only.
Yeah. Krishna says in several times, right?
Hmm.
My devotee who respects my devotees are my true devotees, something
They
like
are
that.
Yeah.
So again, we are not doing. I mean, that day, special day, Shivaratri is a very auspicious day. In any festival, for that matter, everything has essence behind the festival, right?
Yeah.
With them, we will celebrate Dasara. Is that
Hmm.
there is essence behind that one, and Deepavali, we have an essence for that one. Following and observing these festivals, not at all a bad choice.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I take on.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhupada.
Yeah. Okay. Devotees, I think we went too far on the time side. So let's pray to all the Vaishnava devotees of Vancha Kalpatarubhasya
Kalpatarusya कृपा सिंधु
Jasadurja Patitanam
पतितानां
Pavanebhyo
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो
Vaishnavibhyo
नमो
Namo
नमः।
Namaha Vaishnavrinda ki jai Srila
जय
Prabhupada
जय
ki jai
Jai.
जय।
Hare Krishna
Thank
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Hari Bo.
Hare
हरे कृष्ण।